Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight we continue the... Eduardo Rodriguez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, fouled away. Popped high in the air. Pedroia is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Here's Justin Upton now. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs at third. And there are 2 away now. In now, Zach Cozart. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the... Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Fielded cleanly, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking at his career totals, Martinez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit on the ground to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up and a run.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Roll.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Right side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Hit out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. In order to go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop, and that's the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. Throw won't get him.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 33 on the year, and it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Angels. Line towards center field. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up to this point.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Ready now for L.A. Ian Kinsler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Albert Pujols will be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Cole Calhoun will be next. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard. Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. 1-1. Here it is. To 1-2 now. Again, a 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first down. Digging in, Rafael Devers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 2 balls and a strike now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line towards center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. Standing in, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4. Digging in once again, number 25, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hit to short, gloved by Bogarts. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High pop-up. Devers has a play. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit hard to third. And Trout has himself a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Trout is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Bradley. And it's gone into the monster seats. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
In now, Zach Cozart. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a center field, number 21 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Count still at 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he chased it in the dirt. Swihart is after it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. His history with Josh Tomlin, batting .500, 5 for 10. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit high and deep out to left field. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding
25.
in, number 25. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Simmons on second, Trout on at first with 2 down. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of... Here's Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Shoemaker steps into his windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Zach Cozart has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Line toward the alley in left center. Upton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in, Blake Swihart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Shoemaker looks in. 1-2 on its way. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Boy, D-Roll, this looks like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball in a 2-out infield.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 2 balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 25. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here's the 3-2. belted high in the air out to left. Gone over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Now the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Halos, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Matt Shoemaker earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Eduardo Rodriguez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes